Your home's landscape starts at the foundation, and the right plants can make all the difference. In this video, we're sharing 10 foundation plants that instantly upgrade your outdoor space, giving your home a polished, intentional look from the very first glance. These plants aren't just beautiful, they're reliable, low maintenance, and designed to add year-round structure, balance, and curb appeal. From evergreens that hold their shape through all seasons to flowering favorites that soften hard edges, this list has something for every style of home. Let's take a closer look at the plants that do more than decorate, they define your landscape. First on the list is the timeless and versatile Boxwood, a go-to foundation plant that brings structure, elegance, and year-round greenery to any front yard. Known for its dense, evergreen foliage and tidy shape, Boxwood is perfect for framing entryways, lining walkways, or softening the base of your home with a clean, polished look. Boxwood thrives in full sun to partial shade and prefers well-drained soil. It responds well to pruning, so you can shape it into neat hedges, low mounds, or even formal topiary forms for a classic symmetrical appearance. It's also incredibly durable, handling urban pollution, wind, and occasional drought with ease once established. This plant works beautifully in both traditional and modern landscapes, offering that evergreen backbone your front yard needs to look complete year-round. Whether planted in the ground or in large entry pots, Boxwood is a reliable choice that instantly boosts curb appeal. Coming in at number 2 is the beloved Hydrangea, a showy foundation plant that brings softness, volume, and seasonal beauty to the front of your home. Known for its large, rounded flower clusters and broad leaves, Hydrangea creates a welcoming, garden-rich feel that instantly elevates curb appeal. Hydrangeas thrive in partial sun to light shade, depending on the variety, and prefer consistently moist, well-drained soil. Once established, they bloom reliably through the summer months, offering a long season of interest and lush structure. Panicle types tend to handle sun and heat better, while big leaf varieties prefer a bit of afternoon shade. Their mounded form is ideal for planting beneath windows, along front walkways, or flanking entry steps. Hydrangeas also pair well with evergreens or low-growing perennials, helping to balance structure with softness. If you want a foundation plant that feels both classic and full of life, Hydrangea is a standout choice. At number 3 is the durable and adaptable Juniper, a low-maintenance evergreen that adds structure, texture, and year-round interest to your front yard foundation. With its needle-like foliage and naturally tidy shape, Juniper is an ideal choice for homeowners who want a strong visual presence without constant upkeep. Junipers thrive in full sun and well-drained soil, and they're highly tolerant of drought, wind, and poor soil conditions. Available in a wide range of forms, from upright columns to low-spreading ground covers, junipers can be used to frame corners, line pathways, or fill in gaps along the base of your home with evergreen coverage that never fades. Their strong form works especially well in modern or xeriscape designs, but they're just as effective in more traditional plantings when paired with flowering shrubs or soft grasses. If you want a foundation plant that looks clean, needs almost no care, and stands strong all year long, Juniper checks every box. Number 4 on the list is the easygoing and versatile Spirea, a deciduous shrub that adds softness, shape, and reliable seasonal blooms to your front yard foundation. With its rounded form and fine textured foliage, Spirea creates a graceful silhouette that fits beautifully beneath windows or along walkways without overwhelming the space. Spirea thrives in full sun and adapts well to a wide range of soil types, making it an excellent low-maintenance option for most landscapes. It produces clusters of small flowers in late spring or summer, depending on the variety, and many types also offer attractive foliage throughout the growing season. Because of its naturally compact and tidy habit, Spirea rarely needs heavy pruning, just a light trim to shape if needed. It pairs well with evergreens, ornamental grasses, or perennials to bring balance and color to your front foundation planting. If you're after a soft, classic shrub that behaves well and blooms beautifully, Spirea is a smart and reliable choice. Next up is Arborvitae, a tall, narrow evergreen that adds instant vertical structure to your front yard and works beautifully as a foundation anchor. Its dense columnar form makes it perfect for framing entrances, highlighting corners, or adding privacy along property lines, all while keeping a clean, elegant profile. Arborvitae thrives in full sun and well-drained soil, and it's known for being both cold-hardy and easy to care for. Once established, it requires minimal pruning to maintain its shape and stays green year-round, providing consistent structure through every season. Dwarf and compact varieties are available if you're working with a smaller space. Use Arborvitae in pairs to highlight a front door or garage, or stagger a few along the edge of the house to break up flat lines and add depth. For a classic symmetrical look with minimal fuss, Arborvitae is a tried-and-true foundation plant that never goes out of style. At number 6 is Heuchera, commonly known as coral bells, a compact, foliage-focused perennial that adds texture and contrast to your front foundation planting. Its mounded form and ruffled leaves create a soft, layered look that works beautifully at the front of beds or along pathways. Heuchera performs best in partial shade with well-drained soil. Though many varieties can handle full sun in cooler climates, it's low-maintenance, drought-tolerant once established, and keeps its shape throughout the growing season. Some types may even stay semi-evergreen in mild winters, offering year-round visual interest. Coral bells are ideal for softening the edges of larger shrubs or breaking up areas of heavy evergreen planting. Their tidy size and elegant form make them perfect companions for hostas, ferns, or boxwood in front yard borders. If you're looking to add refined texture without overwhelming the space, Heuchera is a great go-to. Coming in at number 7 is the ever-popular Azalea, a foundation favorite known for its stunning seasonal display and tidy form. With its compact growth habit and dense foliage, Azalea creates a clean, structured look most of the year, and then bursts into bloom with show-stopping impact in spring. Azaleas prefer partial shade and well-drained, slightly acidic soil. They're especially well-suited to planting near porches, under windows, or along shaded foundation beds where they won't be exposed to intense afternoon sun. Many modern varieties are also bred for improved hardiness and repeat blooming. Azaleas work beautifully in layered plantings with ferns, hostas, or evergreen shrubs, giving your front yard a lush, welcoming feel. If you're after a reliable shrub that stays neat, adds rich texture, and puts on a floral show once or twice a year, Azalea is a solid foundation choice. At number 8, we have the classic Hosta, a reliable foliage perennial that thrives in shaded front yard areas and brings a calm, structured presence to foundation plantings. Known for its broad, textured leaves and low, mounded shape, Hosta adds fullness and softness where taller shrubs might feel too heavy. Hostas grow best in partial to full shade and prefer moist, well-drained soil. Once established, they're low maintenance and return year after year with very little care. While they're mainly grown for their foliage, many varieties also send up flower spikes in the summer, adding another layer of interest. They're perfect for planting near entryways, porches, or beneath windows that don't get much direct sunlight. Hosta also pairs well with ferns, Heuchera, or shade-tolerant shrubs, creating a peaceful and polished look in any shaded front yard bed. Catmint is a fragrant, easygoing perennial that adds softness and movement to any front yard foundation planting. Its silvery green foliage and long-lasting flower spikes bring a relaxed, cottage-style charm while still maintaining a tidy, low-growing form. With a gentle herbal scent that naturally discourages mosquitoes, it's both beautiful and practical for entry beds or walkways. It thrives in full sun and well-drained soil, handling heat and drought with ease once established. Catmint forms graceful mounds that look especially good at the edge of planting beds or layered in front of evergreens and boxwood. It doesn't need constant pruning to stay attractive and can bloom from late spring into summer with minimal care. Another bonus? It's a magnet for pollinators. Bees, butterflies, and beneficial insects love it. Whether your home style is modern, rustic, or classic, Catmint offers an easy, low-maintenance way to soften hard lines and add seasonal charm to your foundation. Ending the list with impact, the Daylily is a classic foundation plant known for its graceful foliage and vibrant, trumpet-shaped blooms. It brings softness, color, and structure to front yard beds, looking right at home beneath windows or lining walkways. Even when not in bloom, its tidy clumps keep your landscape feeling clean and cohesive. These hardy perennials thrive in full sun and adapt to a wide range of soils, making them a low-maintenance favorite. Many varieties rebloom through summer, giving you consistent waves of color with very little effort. They pair beautifully with evergreens, ornamental grasses, or other flowering perennials to create a layered, finished look. What makes daylilies stand out is their sheer reliability. Once planted, they return year after year with almost no fuss, delivering long-lasting beauty that helps complete any foundation design with confidence. And that wraps up our list of 10 foundation plants that can completely transform your landscape. Whether you're working with a modern home, a cozy cottage, or a traditional facade, these plants bring the structure and style that every great front yard needs. With the right foundation planting, your home doesn't just sit in the landscape, it becomes part of it. Thanks for watching Garden Sprout, and as always, keep growing and let your front yard do the talking.